Hey guys, John McSwaggin here, and today I'm going to be doing a synopsis of the Hush story arc, because I talked about it a bit in my podcast, and I just want everyone to know what the Hush story arc is, because it's my favourite comic story arc of all time, so let's just jump straight into this. Batman is rescuing a boy kidnapped by Killer Croc, whereupon Catwoman steals the ransom money. As Batman swings through Gotham City in pursuit of her, his rope is cut and he falls to the ground, fracturing his skull. He is nearly killed by a group of criminals before he is saved by Huntress. His butler Alfred Pennyworth follows his instructions to summon his childhood friend, Thomas Elliot, who is now a renowned brain surgeon. Thomas Elliot removes the skull fragments from Bruce's brain. Batman recovers and discovers that Poison Ivy used Catwoman to steal the ransom. He took it from her. Catwoman is furious that Ivy used mind control powers on her. Batman rescues Catwoman and a tenuous romance blooms between them. He eventually decides to trust Catwoman and reveals his secret identity to her. Batman deliberately allows Killer Croc to escape from Arkham, so he can track him. Croc leads Batman to one of Poison Ivy's abandoned greenhouses. Before he can interrogate Killer Croc further, Croc is captured, but Batman and Catwoman track Poison Ivy to Metropolis. They find Ivy is taking control of Superman, and she commands the Man of Steel to kill Batman. Batman observes that Superman is subconsciously resisting Ivy's influence, holding back in his attempts to kill the Caped Crusader. Using a variety of weapons, including flashbang grenades, hypersonics, electroshock, and a kryptonite ring that Superman entrusted to him. Batman stalls Superman, while Catman lets Lois Lane fall from the Daily Planet building. Superman breaks free of Ivy's control to save Lois, and with the help of Superman's dog, Krypto, he and Batman capture Ivy. Later in Gotham City, Bruce Wayne, Selina Kyle, Leslie Tompkins, and Dr. Elliot are attending the opera Palagaki when Harley Quinn tries to rob everyone in the theater. In the ensuing struggle, Dr. Elliot is apparently shot dead by the Joker. An enraged Batman begins to violently beat the Joker, knocking out Harley Quinn and even Catwoman in the process. They both try to intervene. Batman attempts to finally kill the Joker, but is then dissuaded by former police commissioner James Gordon, who intervened by Batman superficially wounding Batman with a gunshot. Dick Grayson returns to Gotham City for Elliot's funeral. Batman tells him of some suspicions that some mastermind is behind all his enemies behaving so out of character. Behind the scenes, a man with a bandaged face appears at all of the crime scenes and seems to be orchestrating the plot. He comes to be referred to as Hush. After foiling an armored car robbery by the Riddler, Nightwing and Batman discovered evidence that Ra's al Ghul is also involved in what Batman has come to think of as a grand plot. Batman kidnaps Ra's al Ghul's daughter, Talia, and leaves Catwoman to guard her while he seeks out Ra's, who tells Batman that someone from his past has used one of the Lazarus pits. Catwoman is overpowered by Lady Shiva, who has been sent to rescue Talia, but Talia knocks Shiva out and helps Catwoman recover from the attack. Meeting Batman and telling him what happened, returning to Gotham, Batman finds Catwoman being attacked by a delusional Huntress. Batman is able to have her knocked out, but then encounters the cause of the Huntress's attack, the Scarecrow. But he overpowers him in a graveyard. He discovers that the current Robin, Tim Drake, has been captured by the former second Robin, Jason Todd, who had previously perished during the events of Batman: A Death in the Family. While fighting Jason, it is apparently that Clayface is mimicking the identity of Jason. Batman then finds a device planted in his computer, which lead him to seek his old friend and trusted mechanic, Harold. He is a late night meeting with Harold, who has been missing since the times of No Man's Land. Harold admits that someone had treated his disfigured condition in exchange for planting that device, but he is shot and killed by Hush before he can name the mastermind. Thomas Elliot is discovered by the Trigger Man and the face behind the bandages of the mastermind. It is later implied that Clayface had been mimicking Elliot when he appeared to be killed. Elliot held a grudge against the Wayne family since Batman's father, Dr. Thomas Wayne, had saved the life of Elliot's mother after a motor vehicle accident. Elliot had sabotaged his parents' vehicle in order to gain their inheritance, and considered Bruce's father as the one who did not allow his plan to be completed. In the ensuing confrontation, Elliot is shot by the reborn Harvey Dent and plummets into the water, with Batman never having a chance to unmask him. It is only assumed it is Thomas Elliot. His body is unable to be recovered. In an epilogue to his face-off with Elliot, Batman discovers that the true mastermind behind the conspiracy is the Riddler. He had used the Lazarus Pit to cure himself of cancer, and during his time in the pit deduced Batman's identity as Bruce Wayne. Having first approached Thomas Elliot with a cure for his mother's cancer, the Lazarus Pit, the Riddler had instead allied with Elliot against Wayne. Riddler was also the only villain who Batman did not believe acted in an unusual way during the entire saga. The robbery Batman foiled was fairly typical of Riddler at the time. The Riddler also tells him that he and Elliot had referred to the plot as the Hush plot. He further reveals that he knows Batman's identity as Wayne, but Batman is unfazed because a riddle which no one knows the answer to would be worthless to Riddler, and he warns that if he reveals Batman's secrets, it exposes Riddler as the culprit who used Ra's al Ghul's Lazarus Pit, who would then send the League of Assassins after him. Another mystery begins troubling the Dark Knight. Even though the man he fought at the graveyard was revealed to be Clayface, Jason Todd's remains are still missing from his grave. The Riddler even taunts Batman of his greatest failure to save Jason's life, and refuses to tell him where Jason's body is, prompting Batman to knock out the Riddler. In the final scene, Batman and Catwoman meet. He continues to mistrust her and cannot be sure that she is more aware of the plot than she admits. While trying to console him, Catwoman inadvertently tells him to hush, but seconds before trying to kiss him, provoking a fierce reaction from Batman that compels her to end the relationship. Before leaving that, she says that she does not care if the relationship started out as a spell. It works because of who they are, and someday he will learn to trust that. Batman also thinks that it may possibly be someday. And that is the entire Batman Hush synopsis. I hope you guys did like this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down any video suggestions for a chance for a shout out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.